Hello everybody, welcome back to LSU Dynasty here on NCAA Football 14 Dynasty Mode, and we're getting ready to take on the Kent State Golden Flashes, and we are ranked number 10. But one thing I didn't like about this game so far is that we played against TCU and Tulane, and we dominated both of those games. But look at those passing yards that we give up, 358 yards on average. And I know that the teams were playing catch up, but come on, man, against those teams we should not be averaging 358 yards given up on those two teams. But we do have the best rushing defense. So what I did, guys, I changed the difficulty to Heisman for the CPU versus CPU series, and I think I'm going to run with that. I looked in practice mode and it seemed like there was no cheats as far as psychic defenders in practice mode, so on Heisman. So I put on Heisman, guys. So we're going to see how this game plays out. Maybe Kent State can upset. I'm not sure. I doubt it, but we'll see how it all pans out. And look at Layman Barrow, 18 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss, sack, interception. Greg Lawson, 11 tackles, tackle for a loss, interception, 15 pancakes for Lale Collins. And their best player is Dree Archer, halfback. He's a fast guy. He's average. He got 198 yards and a touchdown, 7 receptions for 194 yards and a touchdown. Roosevelt Nix, defensive tackle, 3 tackles, assisted tackle, and they got also Durham, he got 18 carries for 82 yards and a touchdown, 2 receptions for 16 yards. So, guys, I'm going to see you guys in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they have any injuries. Yeah, they have an injury. Dordan is injured. He's out for the season, but I think he's a third-string halfback. I think Durham is a second-string halfback. So I'll see you guys in the fourth quarter. I'll see you guys on the field. Guys, we're down on the field in the fourth quarter, and it looks like the Golden Flashes are trying to score their second touchdown of the game. This is actually a game that looks like the Golden Flashes probably couldn't win, but they do show some promising that they can play. 13 rushes for 58 yards. Taj Jones on the tackle with a 6th tackle of the game. 34-7. I thought Kent State was going to get dominated a little bit harder than this, but Kent State coming out of the MAC, and look at Dree Archer trying to get to the outside, unable to do so. And he has 61 yards rushing on 14 carries. 3rd and 4. I think this is 4-down territory. I think the Golden Flashes have to go for it. I mean, they might take 3, and they get enough for the first down. 4-yard run by Trayon Durham, and that's the second carry. Now, guys, the substitutions for the halfbacks, I have no control of that. I just have fatigue going. There's no way for me to adjust fatigue in this game, so you have to go with what it's going with. So Trayon Durham with the reception. Dree Archer's out of the game for a while, so he missed 2 plays. Craig Lawson on the tackle with 5 on the day. And the Golden Flashes trying to get in the end zone. Just Dree Archer take his hit, a hard hit, and he got knocked on his back. And Dree Archer, not really a big guy, but really fast. He shouldn't be running the north and south. He should be running east and west. So you got to utilize your players to their strength. We want to beat LSU. 3rd and goal. Handoff. No, it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's going to be short. David Fisher doesn't get in the end zone. Jalen Mills comes in on the cornerback blitz and tackles him. And just as I figured, Golden Flashes don't want to leave this drive without a touchdown. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Here's the handoff to Trayon, and he doesn't get it. Trayon Durham is brought down by Layman Barrow. His first tackle for a loss. And LSU will take over on the 1 against the goal, close to the end zone, on their own end zone. Here's a handoff to the fullback, and he went straight at the middle. that's his first run for J.C. Copeland. Got 3 yards on the game. LSU not trying to take a safety. Probably going to hand off right here just to get a little breathing room. And here's the handoff. And there's the Alfred Blue with a 7-yard run. He gets enough for the first down. Alfred Blue has 113 yards rushing on 29 carries. He's got a lot of touches in this game. And there's a handoff to Alfred Blue again, pulling a juke move and brought down awkwardly. This looks like a face mask.
Personal foul. Face mask.
And it is a face mask, and it's on Mark Frackler.
Automatic first down.
Mark Frackler brought down Alfred Blue a little hard on the helmet there. They didn't even call it incidental face mask. They called full face mask. Here's a handoff to Alfred Blue. He took a shot. Only got 1 yard. Alfred Blue has 3 touchdowns. I wonder what happened to Jeremy Hill. He might be out of it for the rest of this game. It looks like the LSU Tigers are going to take a victory. But yeah, so I just got what a breath and also smash that like button, man. Show you some support for this LSU Dynasty, man, on NCAA Football 14. I went all football, guys. If you haven't seen any basketball games on this channel for a while, it's because I'm going all football, guys. I'm niching down to just one sport. Now, I am going to do college football, ESPN NFL 2K5, and Madden 20, and then Madden 21 when it comes out. But yeah, I'm niching down to one genre, guys. And there's a pass, and it's picked off by number 11 on the defense. That's the 3rd turnover. Darius Pope with the interception was guarding Jarvis Landry, and that's the 3rd interception. That's the 3rd turnover for LSU. Golden Flashes, like I said, they're in this game a little bit more than I thought they would be. If they would have scored that last touchdown, they would have made this a game if they can score a touchdown here. And here's Dree Archer with a 1-yard run. Dree Archer struggling out there a little bit. It's 34-7. Ranked number 10 LSU not trying to take an L here. And the Golden Flashers, the blitz was on and threw it to a receiver, but he couldn't hold on to it. Took a shot from Layman Barrow. David Fisher took a shot as well. Coming in the backfield was a safety. And here's David Fisher. Pressure's there, breaks a tackle, throws a bomb. It's completed, but it's jarred loose. And there's an injury. Brooks is out. He took a shot. And David Fisher had to take a shot down the field. They need some points bad. It was a good look, but the defense closed in on that pass real quick. I mean, it was like, as soon as he caught it, the defense was coming, closing in. When the gates of heaven open up, hell's closing in, they say. And the punt is going to put the LSU Tigers on the 20-yard line. And now LSU going to run an option here. Mettenberger keeps it. As they were covering Alfred Blue, they was ready for that. Zach Mettenberger only 12 yards rushing. Roosevelt Nix with 10 tackles this game. The defensive tackle with that many tackles, that's good for a defensive tackle to have 10 tackles. I don't know why I keep saying tackle, because defensive tackle Roosevelt Nix got 10 tackles. That's spectacular. Deshaun Smith with the reception right there. 306 yards from Zach Mettenberger passing. Dylan Arrington with the tackle. Mettenberger fires over the middle, hits Deshaun Smith, it looks like, yep. And that's James Wright. 18-yard reception, two receptions for 40 yards. Mettenberger threw 2 interceptions, no touchdowns. It's been all Alfred Blue running the football. And here's the handoff. And Alfred Blue gets 4 yards on that carry. And Alfred Blue's averaging 3.8 yards a carry. Benberger in the gun. 3 wide receivers at the top of the screen. He's going to keep it. Excuse me, guys, but Zach Benberger runs for 8 yards right there on the read option. Got enough for the first down. If you're throwing interceptions, I guess you got to keep the ball on the ground, and that's killing the clock. This ball game just about over. Delay handoff. Alfred Blue going straight at the middle. He gets 5 on the carry. And he has 131 yards and 3 touchdowns. Derek Jones with the tackle. Now coming out in the I formation, twin wide receivers at the top of the screen. They're going to hand off to Alfred Blue, breaking it to the outside. Doesn't get much, only 2 on the game. I had to cut back, trying to make some running room. Almost had a breakout, but the Golden Flashes closed in real quick as soon as they saw daylight. Once the gates of heaven opened up, hell's closing in, it looks like. Once again, we saw that happen. 3rd and 3 on the 38-yard line. And LSU's deciding they're going to snap this ball with about 2 seconds left on the clock. Yep, 5, 4, 3, man in motion, 2. Going to hand off to Alfred Blue, trying to get enough for the first, and doesn't get it. Only got 1 yard, needed 3. Nick Conrad with the tackle. He has 10 tackles. And now they're going to kick a field goal. Wow, this is a 54-yarder. And they're going to let the clock run out until 2 seconds. 8. Well, the Golden Flashers played better defense than I thought. And the kick is up. And it hits the uprights. It's no good. Hit the left, shanked it a little bit. Mississippi State beats Auburn 23-20. Ooh. Mississippi State's ranked number 24 now. Auburn's 2-1. Mississippi State's 3-0. Now Golden Flashers coming out. David Fisher dumps it over to the tight end. Breaks the tackle. Casey Pierce gets a 5-yard reception. David Fisher, 199 yards passing, 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown. David Fisher. Delay handoff. Dre Archer went up the middle with a 11-yard run right there. 29 first downs for LSU. They're probably dominating the time of possession here. Man in motion. Hand off to Dre Archer. And Dre Archer gets 4 yards on the carry. Got a favorable spot there, in my opinion. LSU coming out on defense. David Fisher back to pass for the Golden Flashes. Pressure's there. 2 people get to him. And they're going to award a sack to number 90 and number 59, Jamaria Roscoe. And here's the pressure. They run the screen. Dre Archer fumbles it. Scooped up by LSU. He's going the other way. The lineman, Eagle Ferguson, trying to get in the end zone, and he's going to get brought down at the 10. So Eagle Ferguson was trying to take this all the way to the house. Layman Barrow put the hit on Dre Archer. And Eagle Ferguson was running that. So now 48 seconds left and the victory formation is out. LSU gonna come out with a victory. They're gonna win this one by 27. And LSU stays undefeated. They had an easy schedule thus far. TCU is probably their hardest competition, but Tulane got blown out. TCU got blown out. And Kent State had one of the better games. And that's going to do it, guys. LSU, 3 consecutive wins. Alfred Blues player of the game, 136 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We're going to look at some stats and going to look at the games from around the country. And we're going to get up out of here. So if you want to stick around and see the stats, stick around. And you want to see games around the country, stick around. If not, smash that like button on your way out. Hit that subscribe button. Turn your bell notifications on so you don't miss the next episode. I think we take on a worthy opponent. I think we take on Florida next. So, if you want to see the Florida game, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Dre Archer fumbling the football there. That Manberger 324 yards. And Jeremy Hill must have went out with an injury. He only got 8 carries. And Jarvis Landry had 133 yards receiving and 11 catches. Odell Beckham Jr. with 65 yards on 4 catches. And sacks. Leo Collins gave up a sack. But 14 pancakes for Williford and Leo Collins. Wow, they dominated on the line. I wonder why Alfred Blue was able to get that many yards. Anthony Johnson and Eagle Ferguson with sacks, 1 sack apiece. So it wasn't Jamario Roscoe. It must have been the 2 defensive tackles. 2 interceptions for Tre'Davious White, the freshman out of Shreveport, Louisiana. Forced fumble won by Lamar Lewis, and it was Layman Ball caused that last fumble. And fumble recovery by Eagle Ferguson and Lamar Lewis. No defensive touchdowns, no safeties, no block. All right, it looks like New Mexico beat Pittsburgh 24-21. Toledo beat FCS West 24-20. Rice beat Kentucky. Oh no, that's Kansas University. What? Rice beat Kansas 35-28. Western. I don't know what WSU is. Is that Wisconsin? That's not Wisconsin, is it? I don't know. I don't want to say what it is. I don't know what it is. But they beat FCS. I think that's Wisconsin 23-3. And FCS East beat Temple 20-17. We had an upset there. And Ohio State beats Cal 25-17. And Ohio State's ranked number 1. And players of the game was Alfred Blue and Tre'Davious White for the LSU Tigers, and Josh Boyle, the wide receiver, 4 catches for 61 yards and a touchdown. And Danny Gress, middle linebacker, 7 tackles, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery for the Kent State Golden Flashes. All right, guys, our next game is against Auburn. They are 2-1 on the season, and we're ranked number 8. And they're a pretty good team, guys. They got Trey Mason at halfback, and Auburn got some of the same rivals that we got. And Auburn beat Wisconsin. I gotta figure out what that WSU is. I think that's Wisconsin. They beat Wisconsin and Arkansas State, and they lost to Mississippi State. So we gotta take on a pretty good team in Auburn. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.